So here's a little foot sequence that you can do. Perhaps you're sitting at your desk and your feet may be flat on the ground, or if you have your feet up on something, maybe they're in some kind of a position where they're slightly flexed. Whatever position it is that we're holding for a very, very long time, we'll call that your habitual position. And I want to just allow you to have options to take you out of your habitual position. So right now I have my feet where I have my heel on the ground and my feet up on a pillow, and my feet are just slightly angled up. If this is a position you're in all day long, what you want to do occasionally is just switch the position, press into your toes. Now, if your feet are flat on the ground, this works too. Just lifting up your heels and taking them down. Lift up your heels, take them down. Lift up your heels, take them down, and lift up your heels and hold. Breathe in, and as you take them down, breathe out. Good. Next one, we're just going to open up our feet a little wider than habitual. And we're going to play a little bit here where we're bringing our toes towards each other, a small pivot, and then back to straight. Pivot in and straight. Pivot in and straight. And pivot in and straight. Good. Lift up your heels, bringing your heels towards each other and straight. Heels towards each other and straight. Doesn't have to be a big move. Heels towards each other and straight. Last time, heels towards each other and straight. And take your heels back down. Great. So let's do a little bit where you're actually switching sides. So you have maybe one foot that you have a heel up and the other one heel is down, and then you switch. It's almost like you're pedaling your feet. And switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and down. Have your feet move back to the habitual space where your feet usually are, or have they remained slightly further apart? Well, this time we're going to bring them super close together, like feet are fully touching. And we're going to use this almost like a balance pose. So we're going to ground our feet here, and you're going to feel your sitting bones on the ground and just allow yourself to balance. So when our feet are closer together, our center point is a little bit more tentative. Our balance becomes more tentative. So this just helps you with your balance when you have a smaller base. Good. Then we're going to take one foot and you're just going to lift it slightly off the ground. So now you're balancing totally on one foot, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Put that one down, and then let's switch, lifting up the other foot, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and place that foot down. Good. And then give your toes a little bit of a wiggle. Good. Bounce your heels. You can alternate the bounce if you want. One last one here. If you can, depending on what's under your feet or under your desk, you're going to extend your leg out so you're flexing your toes up, just giving the calf and the back of your knee a good stretch here. And then bring that one in, and then switch. Other one comes out. Flex your toes and bring that one in. Let's just do that again on each side. Slide out your foot and flex. So if what is under you is impeding you a little bit, you can do this with the legs slightly lifted up off the ground, and then bring it back in. Switching again and again. If you can't quite keep your foot on the ground, depending on what's under you, lift the foot a little bit, breathe in, And as you breathe out, bring that back down. Good. Check in with your posture, feeling your sitting bones on the ground. Notice what's going on with your feet and your ankles. Going back into your habitual way of sitting, are you noticing anything? Just take a moment to pay attention and ask yourself, is there something I want to change about my habitual way of sitting that may be irritating my feet, my ankles, my knees, my hips, or that it's creating a sense of lack of balance and I want to find a more stable way to sit? Lots to think about. Just ponder and have a peaceful day.